What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a vlog day, the first real vlog day of the year. We're gonna get into the meat and bones of the vlog. We're gonna get into the boobies of the vlog. And today is a special vlog because today we're doing a movie review. Because yes, I finally watched The Conjuring Last Rites, the latest and possible last installment of the franchise, and it is so fucking good. Mwah, chef's kiss. And this is going to be a spoiler review, so if you haven't seen it, well, it's going to be both. I'm going to start with a non-spoiler review, and then I'm going to do a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch the full video if you don't want spoilers. Just watch the first bit. I'll tell you when the spoilers start. So the first bit is, this movie picks up a little bit after a while, actually. After the last movie, The Devil Made Me Do It, and it's a good movie. It's a fantastic ending to the franchise. It really is. It ties up all of the loose ends. It isn't a definitive end. It leaves the door open to more stories with different people. It's kind of a hook rather than an end. But it is final enough that it gives us closure on a lot of the stories from the previous movies. It ends the story of Ed and Lorraine Warren. I keep calling her, this is the third time I make this video because I keep calling her Elizabeth Warren. No, she's not Elizabeth Warren, she is Lorraine Warren. And this movie closes the book on Ed and Lorraine. It tells their whole story, much in the same fashion that the previous movies ended with the story of the case. This one has a bit of a post note of the ending of their ending, which is bittersweet because, well, actually it's not bittersweet. The version of them from the movies and the version of them from real life are very different. They were not great in real life, but in the movie they are fantastic. I mean, Ed Warren in the movie, good God, take me to church if you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about I want to bang him. I want to bang Ed Warren from the movie. And Lorraine Warren from the movie. And I wouldn't be opposed to banging Elizabeth Warren from real life. But I like old people, so who knows? Elizabeth Warren is the politician, right? I'm not mistaken, right? Anyways. Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. It's a great ending to a good franchise. It's kind of stupid. I'm sorry. It really is kind of stupid. But they're all kind of stupid. Like, all of these movies are kind of stupid in a fun way. You gotta suspend your disbelief. And I did that. And I'm like, oh my god, my mustache was wild. I did that. And it was fun. I had a fun experience watching this movie. It wasn't as scary as I was hoping it would be, but none of them are. So this movie is not, if you're looking for scares, this is not the movie for you. If you're looking for a good story, this is. Yeah, anywho. This is where the spoiler review ends. 10 out of 10, fantastic movie, recommend it, 2 thumbs up, very good. Now we're going to get into the spoilers. They go into Ed Warren's heart problems, but they don't commit to it. At one point, the devil or the demon or whoever the fuck is the villain, it's a demon from a mirror. Don't try to understand it. It is possessing the daughter, and she does like this, like 11 from Stranger Things, and he has a heart attack. But then he just gets up and he tries to get his heart medication. He's trembling, he's shaking, and the heart medication spills all over. And he just gets up, and like 5 minutes later, he's up and he's walking like nothing happened. Not even 5, like maybe 2 minutes later. So that's kind of silly. That's kind of funny. The daughter they are setting up the daughter and her new husband to follow up in the Ed and Elizabeth, no, not Elizabeth, Lorraine Warren's footsteps. So there's that. They get a happy ending, which is nice. I wanted a happy ending for them. Actually, I wanted to be their third, but if I couldn't be their third, I could at least hope for a happy ending for them. And I knew that they were going to get a happy ending because I know the story in real life, you know? Like, I've studied them, I've researched them, and okay, them from the movies and them from real life are two very different phenomena. But I know they're not gonna die. Like, I know this demon is not gonna kill them because, they lived until they were old, like really old. Sorry, I got a runny nose because I have asthma. Deal with it. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, and the movie is kind of weirdly paced and edited because usually these movies start with like a demon or a ghost or whatever doing something evil, and then the family comes in to a family, and then the Warrens come in, and then they fix it, right? They spend the movie studying and praying and doing exorcisms and fixing it. But this time, they don't actually come in until way late in the movie. We get basically two movies for the first two-thirds of the movie. It's basically two movies. It's the family being haunted and fucked up by the demon. And then on the other end, you have the Warrens living a slice of life, perfect, milquetoast life, happy, bit sad because they're retired and they messed the game, but mostly happy. And the stories don't connect until way late in the movie, so there's that. The pacing is a bit off, but other than that, it's a fantastic movie. I fully recommend. So that's it. That's my review of the Conjuring Last Rites. I hope they make another one, maybe a prequel, maybe a sequel with the kids who weren't kids during the 20s. The guy who played the cop, I didn't mention this. The daughter is engaged to be married to an ex-police officer, and the guy who plays this ex-police officer is hot as hell. I personally ship him with the guy from one of the earlier movies who had a devil bite his cheek. The guy who was in Fuller House. I would personally like to see them come together to exercise my back door, if you know what I'm saying. I can take them. Anyways, it's a fantastic movie and I fully recommend it. I hope you guys watch it and let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye!